two of me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honored to be here tonight for Rotary Club of Terra. I am a Rotarian. My name is Mike Pritchard, and I am so honored and pleased to be in my neighborhood, talking to my neighbors and friends and family and my fellow Rotarians. Our annual crab feed is the largest fundraiser for the year, and it supports our scholarship for 94903 students. Normally, it's in person, but the crab is fresh, but we are virtual this year because of COVID-19. The video is going to be shown here in a second, but I just want you to feel welcome. Know that we're happy to be here tonight. Rotary is an amazing organization that does so much. I'll be talking to you about all the things we do in our local community, then we do globally as well. We have amazing people here tonight. And we want to thank the Terra Foundation and be grateful to them because of their efforts in our community and what they do for the kids. We have a beautiful video for you to take a look at right now about the work that we do in our local community. Take a look at this.
I would say that what brought me to the foundation is that we needed a certain number of board members, and I'm pretty active in the Rotary Club of Terra. And so being involved there has helped me to be on this board to make the decisions that are best for the foundation. I like working with the other board members. We're pretty creative in making sure that the right thing is happening with the funds.
I do foundation work, which is raising money, giving it to the Rotary Foundation, making sure that People are recognized for the donations that they've made.
Then the foundation ends up being our arm to do all of the work that we want to do within the community, not just the scholarships, but the projects that we do at some of the schools, and we've done graffiti cleanup. And years ago, they built senior housing out in Lucas Valley. And I mean, they've been doing great things since 1964. And so this just gives everybody a better opportunity to, impact the community by making charitable donations to the 501c3 foundation. And then the club and the foundation boards get together and the members get together and decide what we want to fund.
The three things to me that are important to Rotary and our club and our foundation is time, money, and a willingness to serve. And you don't have to have all three. And that's what's brilliant about Rotary. Some people just really can either afford it or just want to write a check. Some people can't afford that, but they still want to give, and they give up their time and their energies. And then a willingness. A lot of our projects come out of something that a member cares about, or someone who reached out to them specifically.
One of them is the Rotary Club of Terra Linda gives out a high school scholarship every year. So those are funds that are going to students who need help going to university or trade school. We also have helped an organization in Mexico called Project Amigo, which does dental hygiene as well as book literacy weeks. We've also helped support a trip with Rotoclass to both Colombia and to India to actually do cleft palate surgery.
In Ecuador, where a number of clubs within our district got together and raised money to provide the protective equipment for doctors and nurses. We raised about $60,000 through a global grant. Working with the Rotary Foundation, we write what's called a global grant, and the global grant helps fund these types of projects.
So the best way to support the foundation is actually via donations. We're a 503c corporation, so it's a nonprofit, and all the funds that go in can be selected to a specific item if they want, or it can go to the general fund. So those are pretty much the best ways to help support us with funds.
It's a good time for people to step up and support the foundation. So the foundation will be there when we want to write grants in the future.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you feel the heartfelt nature of Rotary. I have been a Rotarian for over 40 years. I'm in Rotary number 2 in the city of San Francisco, and I have done so many wonderful things with Rotary, for Rotary, on behalf of Rotary. I'm always honored. We had a camp years ago called Camp Top Gear, and we used to do all these amazing things for leadership for young people. And a few weeks ago, a young man by the name of Tom Brady won his 7th Super Bowl ring. Tom Brady was at that camp on leadership in San Mateo. It's amazing what we can do to help inspire youth, uplift them, shift them, and gift them. This is what we're all about. And it's all about global connections and helping business and the folks in the community stay connected to sacrifice and service and respect and community unity. That's what we're all about at Rotary. We take care of each other's hearts. We look out for each other. The laughter is raucous. We hope if you get a chance to come down and join us, you'd find out how much fun you can have at Rotary. And Rotary Club of Terra Linda is one of the fun groups, I'll tell you that. I want to open right now and say that we have some of our raffle prizes, the Giants ticket package, which is coming up. And to intro Sean Saylor right now, folks, for the crab packages, his special mac and cheese, and all the great food packages. You know, this guy, Sean, a remarkable spirit. He does so much in the community. He helps. He gives, and his heart is just as gold as could possibly be. And we want you to know that you take this opportunity to get him to show you how to make a signature margarita. But first, we're going to have that raffle. We've got our good friend, and Tammy's going to give us this raffle. ticket. She's the president.
You want to give it a spin?
I'm going to spin it. Thank you, Tammy. You are the best. President Tammy. She's awesome. We love her. Okay, here we go.
Turn it.
Oh. I'm not smart like the other guy. Here we go. And Jane Holbert. Woohoo! Giants tickets. Wow! I've been working for the Giants for 40 years. Going to have a great time. And now let's kick it off to our good buddy, Sean Saylor, and this signature margarita. Party on, dudes.
So today we'll be making our signature cocktail, the Santo Diablo Margarita. We'll start off with our mixing glass. Fill it with ice. We have our Santo Blanco tequila. About 2 ounces of that. We have our ancho chili liqueur. About a ½ ounce of that. Squeeze our lime. Add our agave nectar, ½ ounce. And we're going to shake this up. Grab our glass here. Little lime on the edge. And tahini rim. Fill with ice. And we'll strain the margarita right in there. An orange squeeze. Lime garnish. We'll finish it with a little orange liqueur. About a ½ ounce. This is our Santo Diablo Margarita. Salud.
Thank you, Sean Saylor. What a great guy down in Cabo de Wabo and Sausalito. You are the best, buddy. We love you. Hey, I'd like to really thank our sponsors tonight. And we know these folks do every year so much to help us with the kids, with the foundation. Our bubble sponsor tonight, Brian McLaren. Our wine sponsor, Maggot Accounting Corporation, and Fantan Smith and Good Green Moving. We want to thank David Devlin, Searchlight Lending, Jeffrey Moss, our good buddy John Zeider, who's here tonight, Mart's Accountancy Corporation. We want to thank Nathan Colbert, Stonebridge Financial Group, Earl Farnsworth Express. We want to thank Mom's New Pad, Damon Conley, our supervisor, and Visions Creative, Home Staging, Schwab Charity, Lauren Kurtz, Scott Kendall, and Associates Kendall Kramer, Blaine White and Cross, and County Mortgage, and as well Harris Marks Homes. Our dessert sponsor tonight was My Favorite Bites. Can't get better than that. And we thank Sandy Maggot for the wonderful wine sponsoring, and we just thank you guys all very, very much for helping us. And right now, Gene, our former president, Gene Friedel, and our good friend Tammy are going to give us the wine and pasta for 6 for 12 months and a giant spice basket And 12-month pasta package from Marin Pasta Works, 12 bottles of wine, and then Artesia Winery tasting and truffle shuttle certificates, folks. You're going to love it. They're going to draw those raffle items and give them a big round of applause at home, virtually, dude, like I do.
All right. Let's spin this wheel and get ourselves a good winner.
All right.
Jean, pick somebody out. This is for the wine and pasta for 12 months, and it includes, that's from Marin Pasta Works, and it includes 12 bottles of wine, 6 bottles of red, and 6 bottles of white from Montreux Wines from my personal wine collection.
Pasta and wine for a year.
For a year.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, and our winner is Sandy Magid.
Yay!
Yay! Congratulations, Sandy. All right. Let's give it
One more raffle.
Another spin.
Uh-oh.
And the mix up. All right.
Oh, the pressure.
Uh-oh. Only one.
Not looking.
Okay.
So the winner
This is for the Artesia Winery tasting and the Truffle Shuffle gift certificate. And if you haven't done the Truffle Shuffle event, I know the San Rafael Evening Club has been doing several of these as a fundraiser. Jean and I did one at my house. Loads of fun. And yeah, they give you all the ingredients and then you cook the meal. It is really, really fun.
Really fun.
So who's
and
the winner?
winner of that is Kevin Casey. Kenneth Casey.
Kenneth Casey.
Casey.
Congratulations.
All right.
Should we do one more or are we done for now?
We're done for now.
All right.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Great job, you guys. All right. We want to thank our raffle donors. You know, guys, we can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Brian McLaren, Rachel Kurtz, Dr. Ann Delaney, Wayne Barticelli, Tamara Hull, our good friend, Fantan Smith, and of course, the Crab Feed Committee co-chair, Gene Friedel, who's sitting over here with us, co-chair Tamara Hall, Rachel Kurtz, Brian McLaren, and John Zeiter, who's over here with us now. And now it's time for the live auction. The travel package is available. Private Kentucky Bourbon Trails Tour and tastings with a 3-night stay in Louisville. An 8-hour private luxury chauffeured sedan for 2. Jim Beam Maker's Mark, Heaven Hill, Will It, if time allows, and lunch along the scenic bluegrass countryside for 2. On a 3-night stay at the Hyatt Regency Louisville, which is a beautiful place. And the sale price, $2,869. We're hoping that you guys will come in and let us have that. Let us know. And now the Oregon Wine Country Tastings Experience. It includes a 2-night stay in Oregon Wine Country, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, private residence for 6. Wine tasting at the Stoller Family Estate, tasting room for them, and the Experience Center for 6. The concierge service, they'll be able to do anything for you want, folks. It's an amazing thing. And our sale price, $2,244. The travel packages are all available. Now, we hope you think about this. 7 nights at one of our 4 Diamond Luxury Mexico resorts for 2. Experience 7-night stay at a AAA 4 Diamond Luxury Mexico resort in Nuevo Vallarta and Vallarta and Riviera Maya and Acapulco, Los Cabos, or Puerto Penasco for 2. The use of the Wi-Fi, the fitness center, one-way transporter to the hotel, concierge service, and the sale price for that is $1,244. So you're watching, okay, and thinking about all this. This gives you an opportunity on our Give Butter. Click that donate and click that ticket button to purchase one of these really amazing travel packages. Folks, I promise you, you'll have fun. And we all need this right now in the world that we live in. Getting a little time for yourself, taking a little time. Awesome. This is great. And now here's a video about the Terra Linda Rotary experience.
Deep down in my heart, my dad used to do a lot of service, and that is something that just was really brought out in me by becoming a Rotarian. Terra Linda Rotary Club is very active, and so there's been a lot of projects over time. For me, one was going and being part of the Terra Linda Interact Club, and that's basically a Rotary club on campus at my alma mater, Terra Linda High School, and just being there with those students who were just enthusiastic about helping the environment, about helping other people, just doing service, you know, whether it was a tutoring class or taking a trip down to Project Amigo, where we helped third graders actually brush their teeth and then hand them their very own first book. I mean, that was just amazing.
As an individual, I can support things here and there and that make a difference. But my involvement with Rotary has made it so that it multiplies that. It gives ordinary people the opportunity to do extraordinary things. As an example, one of the things we do is different groups will volunteer, and we collect all the produce from all the vendors at the end of the farmer's market. Now this produce, there's actually nothing wrong with it. It's all fresh, it's all really good. It's just that by the time they get to the next market, which wouldn't be until Tuesday, the food is going to go bad. So what they do is instead of throwing it away, they give it to us. We then box it and package it up. And we have a list of nonprofits that it goes to. And this, in this point in time, with the economy the way it is, there's really an overwhelming need for that. I feel blessed to be able to be involved in Rotary.
Well, I think what's an amazing thing about members of Rotary clubs is that most of them, if not all of them, are there because they want to give back to their communities, whether it's locally or internationally, or they want to, you know, make an impact in the world. And so by banding together, we're able to combine our resources, all of our different talents, and really get more done. The things that come to us, they might be small projects or they might be big projects. You know, some of our bigger projects, building the housing that they did in Lucas Valley many years ago, I mean, that was huge. But, you know, it could be as simple as cleaning the graffiti off of, you know, some city property on a walkway that kids are walking by. You know, there's just so many different opportunities that come our way. It's always fun to be in a conversation, you know, talking about, like, you know, somebody has an idea and somebody go, oh, I know so-and-so, they can provide this. And somebody's like, and I know this guy and he can do that. And I know this woman and she can help with that. And it's like, everybody's so connected, you know, throughout the community with, you know, so many different people across so many different professions and skill sets. It's really, really exciting to be involved in.
I jumped in with both feet. A good friend of mine said, I need some help doing something. And I said, okay. And next thing I know, I was a Rotarian. And I've been very blessed that I've been so involved. I've worked with my club in in all different aspects. I've worked at the district level. And it's kept me motivated, because there's always somebody doing something that you want to be part of, and there's always a project that you want to bring to your club and make it helpful. We're just about to finish doing the dictionary distribution, which is Rotary's commitment to every third grader getting a dictionary. And even in this time of digital age, you see these kids talk about an aha moment. You talk about kids who get a brand new color dictionary, and it might be the only book they've ever owned, their own. And we work with them. We work with Centers for Domestic Peace, Adoptive Family. We just finished a large project, which didn't only involve Rotary, which is also amazing. It involved a lot of other nonprofits that were supporting this, which is called Warm Wishes, which is giving needed materials to those living in homelessness. Because you're surrounded by like-minded people. That's what Rotary is no matter where you see a Rotarian, you see the Rotary pin, you know that people are living the four-way test and they're living the life like you lead it, so you immediately have a connection.
So at this time, with a pandemic going on, we're not personally meeting, but we are doing Zoom calls and we're doing programs together. We're still very active with passing out scholarships, sending money down to Ecuador, working with international companies and local projects. So really, we haven't changed a heartbeat in the situation about how we're working with our community.
What an amazing and great video. Folks, Rotary International is so close to my heart because as I have traveled across country to speak in many Rotaries, I think one of the great gifts is the service above self and knowing the importance of being connected. They'll tell you that the real successes in America aren't the people that love money and use people. They're the people that love people and use money. That's what Rotary is all about. The love that comes at a Rotary meeting, the laughter, the camaraderie, the joy, and the connection, the community unity is what it's truly all about. If you're out there and about and you get a chance, just attend a Rotary meeting. Just go in, introduce yourself to somebody you meet as a Rotarian and ask them if you could attend a meeting and just come in and be with us just a little while. I promise you that it's an unforgettable experience to feel the Rotary closeness. And as I tell little kids, and I work with little kids all the time, the best ship to sail on is friendship, relationships, partnerships. This is what Rotary is all about, connecting the world globally and locally for our foundation and the work we do here locally that helps children and lifts children and inspires children. There is really, truly no more important work. So I want to go back now to talk about our raffle items. We have a gift basket filled with ice cream and flowers and Flores Restaurant and gift certificates for these. And then the red wine cellar and 18 bottles of great red wine. Take it away, Tammy and Jean.
Thank you, Michael. So, thank you. You're awesome, too. Right. So, we're going to spin the wheel.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
No looking, no looking.
There's a lot in here. Almost 700 tickets. Okay, who did I pick? Kristan Gallagher.
Kristan Gallagher, past district governor.
And this,
Kristan
you
Gallagher.
can't really see it, but this is the lovely basket, and it comes with a bunch of gift certificates. It doesn't include ice cream. It includes a gift certificate for ice cream. Just to be clear, same with flowers. It's a gift certificate for flowers. So,
all right,
congratulations.
Ready?
All right, this one is for the red wine cellar. 18 bottles of red wine from Mantra.
From the whole wine cellar.
Yes, from my wine cellar.
Wow.
Kenneth Casey. Ooh, he's a lucky one. That's what happens when you buy lots of tickets. All right, congratulations. So now we're going to be watching a great video that has been done here at Desire to Inspire Studios, where we're streaming live tonight. And it is all about Rotary Club of Terra Linda members talking about their Rotary moment.
Deep down in my heart, my dad used to do a lot of service, and that is something that just was really brought out in me by becoming a Rotarian. Terra Linda Rotary Club is very active, and so there's been a lot of projects over time. For me, one was going and being part of the Terra Linda Interact Club, and that's basically a Rotary Club on campus at my alma mater, Terra Linda High School, and just being there with those students who were just enthusiastic about helping the environment, about helping other people, just doing service, whether it was a tutoring class or taking a trip down to Project Amigo, where we helped third graders actually brush their teeth and then hand them their very own first book. I mean, that was just amazing.
As an individual, I can support things here and there and that make a difference. But my involvement with Rotary has made it so that it multiplies that. It gives ordinary people the opportunity to do extraordinary things. As an example, one of the things we do is different groups will volunteer, and we collect all the produce from all the vendors at the end of the farmer's market. Now, this produce, there's actually nothing wrong with it. It's all fresh, it's all really good. It's just that by the time they get to the next market, which wouldn't be until Tuesday, the food is going to go bad. So what they do is, instead of throwing it away, they give it to us. We then box it and package it up, and we have a list of nonprofits that it goes to. And in this point in time, with the economy the way it is, there's really an overwhelming need for that. I feel blessed to be able to be involved in Rotary.
Well, I think what's an amazing thing about members of Rotary clubs is that most of them, if not all of them, are there because they want to give back to their communities, whether it's locally or internationally, or they want to, make an impact in the world. And so by banding together, we're able to combine our resources, all of our different talents, and really get more done. The things that come to us, they might be small projects or they might be big projects. Some of our bigger projects, building the housing that they did in Lucas Valley many years ago, I mean, that was huge. But, it could be as simple as cleaning the graffiti off of, some city property on a walkway that kids are walking by. There's just so many different opportunities that come our way. It's always fun to be in a conversation, talking about somebody has an idea and somebody go, oh, I know so-and-so, they can provide this. And somebody's like, and I know this guy and he can do that. And I know this woman and she can help with that. And it's like, everybody's so connected, throughout the community with, so many different people across so many different professions and skill sets. It's really, really exciting to be involved in.
I jumped in with both feet. A good friend of mine said, I need some help doing something. And I said, okay. And next thing I know, I was a Rotarian. And I've been very blessed that I've been so involved. I've worked with my club in in all different aspects. I've worked at the district level. And it's kept me motivated, because there's always somebody doing something that you want to be part of, and there's always a project that you want to bring to your club and make it helpful. We're just about to finish doing the dictionary distribution, which is Rotary's commitment to every third grader getting a dictionary. And even in this time of digital age, you see these kids talk about an aha moment. You talk about kids who get a brand new color dictionary, and it might be the only book they've ever owned, their own. And we work with them. We work with Centers for Domestic Peace, Adoptive Family. We just finished a large project, which didn't only involve Rotary, which is also amazing. It involved a lot of other nonprofits that were supporting this, which is called Warm Wishes, which is giving needed materials to those living in homelessness. Because you're surrounded by like-minded people. That's what Rotary is no matter where you see a Rotarian, you see the Rotary pin, you know that people are living the four-way test and they're living the life like you lead it, so you immediately have a connection.
So at this time, with a pandemic going on, we're not personally meeting, but we are doing Zoom calls and we're doing programs together. We're still very active with passing out scholarships, sending money down to Ecuador, working with international companies and local projects. So really, we haven't changed a heartbeat in the situation about how we're working with our community.
Whoa, okay. Gene and Jim are out there, and I see they're having their dinner. Mr. Dumpy, who loves you? I do. Right now, I'd like to share, as we're watching all these incredible speeches about Rotary and the importance of it, I would share one thing about why I love Rotary. It's a powerful moment with the youngster who was given the gift of a rotoplast. He had a cleft palate. And our physicians, Rotarians, went and healed his situation. His family was poverty stricken. They did not have the funds to do something for him. And he was suffering. And, you know, I have worked for, gosh, I think I would say 50 years on bullying issues with kids. Started as a probation officer many years ago, first in St. Louis. But when you see a youngster getting picked on or teased for his condition, and he has no control over, and he comes to you because of what Rotary has done for him, and he speaks to you in gratitude for what Rotary can accomplish through its healing, its physicians, he becomes, as we always know, Rotary is into medicine. Our polio vaccines alone have proven that globally. But this little boy became the medicine for a better world because he was healed of his condition and no longer bullied because Rotary physicians took care of his heart. And they took care of his heart by taking care of his condition on his lip and gave him the ability to speak and raise his hand without any kind of shame or hurt. And that's the work that we've been about for years. And I can tell you, if you see that kind of work and you're close up to it, I have a son who's an ER doctor. He means the world to me because the kind of work that our physicians and our nurses and our volunteers do in other nations, it's an example of exporting the kind of respect and decency that Rotary's always been about. It is why I love, being a Rotarian and helping people and being connected in that community unity. And I like to take a moment with my good friends over here, Gene and Tammy, and just ask them, Tammy, you're the president now. I mean, what does it mean what was your moment for being a Rotarian for you? What was the moment you can think of and why you love being a Rotarian?
I think, we've done so many great projects. And for me, the biggest thing that I like doing as part of our Rotary Club is the projects in the community. Right. And we did a project that Brian McLaren led where we built a greenhouse at Laurel Dell Elementary. And that I just thought was the coolest thing. That was something that
Watching the little kids play, right?
Right. I mean, they weren't out there the day that we were doing it on a Saturday, but getting to see them use that greenhouse later on. And it was just one of those projects that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to be a part of if I wasn't in the Rotary Club of Terra Linda.
What did it do for your heart to watch when the kids got out there and started to get out there into that greenhouse with Brian?
Oh, it just made my heart explode. It was so awesome.
And Gene, how about yourself? What was it like for you? What was your moment of Rotary that touched you and inspired you and lifted your heart?
There's been so many. I think one that comes to mind was so recent. It was just this past holiday season. Our club always supports adoptive family. We do it throughout the year, but during the holiday season, we do the shopping for families. And, our whole club participates and we shop and wrap. And I think this year we had 2 families. And on the day that we had to deliver it, Tammy and I dressed up, looked rather ridiculous, but
What's the downside of that?
There was none, but it was fun. And we had 2 cars full of packages wrapped, and we were dropping them off so they could be given to a family in need. And while we were there were 2 families who were picking up other gifts that, had been presented to them. And it was just the most amazing thing because these are maybe families that wouldn't have a holiday season. And you don't always think about that. You think about all the things in need that you do over the course of the year of homelessness and feeding those that need that and food insecurities. But this is like holiday time and you want people to have that experience. And there were 2 families that pulled up and got their gifts, and you saw these little kids just jump for joy and run and be so excited. And we were I was literally moved to tears. And it was just a reminder that no matter what we do in our course of our day, as a Rotarian, you feel like you've made a difference. And it was incredible. It was really special.
That was great from both of you. Both of you. Thank you very much. Tammy and Jean, thank you. I appreciate it. I think that if we take a look, folks, and think about our lives and we slow the pace down, in a time like right now where there's so much struggle and loneliness and sorrows at times, these connections, these community unity moments, these things that lift us up are going to be the thing that really are the glue that holds the fabric of our culture together. So let me just go back for just one more question to both of you. What has inspired you the most about your fellow Rotarians, the people that you're with? And what does it do to have those kind of role models and examples in your community as mentors and teachers for what Rotary is all about? First, Tammy, what do you think?
And for me, it's just so nice to know that there are these type of people out there,
Right.
and that there's so many of them. I
Right.
didn't realize, what Rotary was. I thought it was some sort of secret society where they wore weird hats and maybe had a secret handshake before I joined. There still might be. I mean, I know there's a pin thing, but and I am starting to accumulate my own pins, but so it's like just to find out that there are these people out there that are like-minded to me. It's like finding your tribe of people that they really care about making a difference in the community and the local community and internationally. We've done a lot of international projects as well.
Yeah, finding your tribe, that is really important. The alive tribe, right? And Jean, what do you think? What has it done for you to have the mentoring and the camaraderie and fellowship and friendship of other Rotarians? The sisterhood and brotherhood.
The sisterhood and brotherhood. Well, I think Tammy said it. I think like-minded. You can go to any other club or any other huge event where there's, hundreds or thousands of Rotarians, and you have that comfort of knowing that these people have the same values you do, and they are like-minded. And, you can walk into some other arena and not know that everyone there feels the same way you do. And that's okay. But these are a group of people that want to give back to their community and want to give back to the global community. Right. And one of the things I really like is when you see another club or another Rotarian, you never know what they've done. And if you sit and talk to them, they've been on international missions, or they started a project in their community, or something that you hadn't thought of. And there's just so many people out there thinking of ways they can give back. So you're constantly inspired, constantly.
Great job on both your parts, and I am really heartened by that, because we need more young people coming in and seeing the value of what it is we do. I remember when our good buddy Brian McLaren started talking about in Vietnam, we built a hospital for children to get better. And that we got General Electric, a large corporation, to come in and partner with Rotary International and build this in a portion of the world that was war-torn. And Brian became emotional, and therefore both Trevor Henley from Desire to Inspire and I became emotional too, just thinking about the impact of young children in a war-torn zone being given an opportunity to heal from the medicine provided by Rotary International. There is no more important work. We then become the message, we become the medicine for a better world. So thank you both, Jean and Tammy. That was great. And now I want to take a second here and go for the grand prize raffle item. It's a wine and food pairing for two at Ramsgate Winery. And we want to thank you guys for getting into this raffle, and so many tickets, 700. Keep coming to us, folks, and letting us know. We're going to do great good with your money and with your donations and your philanthropy. So there we go. Tammy, here we go. Roll
Want to
it.
give it a spin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we better spin it, right? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let me make this sound. Can you believe I'm 70 years old? Anyway, here we go.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Here
And
you go.
they should dig deep. Shake them up. There we go.
Deep.
Here we go. All right.
Who you got?
Terry Carrillo. Terry Carrillo. All right.
All right.
We are congratulating you. Thank you so much. Congratulations on winning the amazing raffle prize, the grand prize. Now, here's some words from our super and intendant of Marin County. Let me just say this. When I first got here to Marin County, one of the first people that did so much for my family and my kids was Miss Mary Jane Burke, our superintendent of schools. Still working with her, still so much honor and respect for her, for what her life has done to lead this community. They say that readers are leaders and leaders are readers. Mary Jane Burke stays right on top of everything. And I will tell you, when you listen to her speak, she's, how best put, a great teacher by the name of Helen Keller was asked, it must be hard for you to be blind. And she said, it would be if I had no vision. We see with our hearts. And that is my good friend, Mary Jane Burke, superintendent of Marin County Schools. Hear her heart.
Had the opportunity to interact with the most amazing men and women you can find anywhere in the community. And I also had a chance to be directly involved in the scholarships that the Terra Linda Rotary gives to students in our area. I had a chance through my work to get to know some individual Rotarians, and they had some absolute commonalities. Good people, willing to work on behalf of others in the community. You're affecting the entire world through efforts like polio eradication. And at the same time, the Rotarians, you might see them building a sandbox for little children. The Terra Linda Rotary affects every aspect of the Marin community and beyond. It could be the young children, it could be the older people in our community, it could be people that are not yet able to have a home, right? Homeless people. So I would say every corner of Marin County is positively affected by the work of the Terra Linda Rotarians. So I've had the chance for many, many years to be involved in the Rotary scholarships. And essentially what has happened is that young people in our community have had an opportunity to be supported as they move forward to college by people, they don't even know their names. And just the thought that these men and women of Terra Linda Rotary are supporting them absolutely amplifies their ability to do well in college. Many of the students are first generation. And if you're at a Rotary lunch and you get to see the families looking with pride at their students as they begin to launch onto college, university, or community college, it could not be more inspirational. My favorite Rotary moment involves my daughter. Her name's Jane. She was in 4th grade, and I brought her to a Rotary meeting. And at the meeting, the president at the time, I don't recall who it was, but was fining people. And as we know, that's symbolic to supporting the efforts of the overall Rotary. And I remember my daughter saying to me, "Mom, what's wrong with these people? Why are they fining people for their birthdays?" By way of example. And that became a teachable moment where I got to sit with my daughter, after this meeting and explain to her how amazing Rotarians are, that they are willing to give of their own hard-earned money on behalf of others. And to me, that was just a moment that reminded me, right, why it's so important that we support organizations like Rotary. So regardless about how challenging it is right now to be in relation with each other and to communicate with each other, we all have something in common: the foundation of Rotary, an organization that will never give up no matter what the circumstances. Thank you, Terra Linda Rotary. My name's Mary Jane Burke, and I'm a proud Rotarian because it is so inspirational to be around men and women in our community who will do anything they can to lift those that need help. And I thank you for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Rotary programs that I'm going to be talking about in a second, and I'm going to bring our good friend John out. And I just want to say that if you think about what we do locally and what we've all been helping with in Rotary Club of Terra Linda, they rebuilt a play area, the Gaga Pit, they called it, at Venetia Valley, right by my home, like right next door to my home. The Center for Domestic Peace and the work that we do there to help many, many folks find in domestic violence ways, alternative opportunities to bring peace to the families. We donate to them, we give to them, and we help them. Hollywood or Holiday Food Bank, folks. In the holidays, there's so much. It's so important for people to get that food going on. And the extra food we donate to any soldier packages, helping our veterans. I myself am a veteran, and I think it's important for our veterans to know how much we care about them and the service they gave to our nation and our freedom. Meals of Marin. I've done many benefits for our friends for Meals of Marin. We feed hungry folks, seniors, people that are shut-ins. We do incredible work with Meals of Marin, and Rotary helps fund that. And Jambalaya Shelter Box. This is stuff that's really helpful to do to get food out into the community. Donations to LEDA, Can Do, RotoCare, fire relief funds. We've had so many fires, and making sure that our firefighters, their families, and the communities that have been impacted by that get that. The Marin School of Environmental Leadership. I've been over there speaking to the kids. What a remarkable program to help youngsters early on learn to be leaders in environmental care and helping the whole food chain and the environmental chain out there. Kid Scoop News, amazing. I did a great interview with them. Sunflower Wellness. Mattresses that were sent to Columbia Hospital, Clinica Panamericana. Think of this, folks. We're going all out all over the world from right here in Terra Linda. Neighbors Without Borders, really important. I told young kids the other day that there may be no I in team, but there is an I in community and neighbors and friends. Let's put those eyes in like we do at Rotary. Those eyes are the ones that build that sense of collaboration. Conagel Prenatal Vitamin Project and food after the landslide, folks. Folks, we're doing amazing work there. Graffiti cleanup and painting. Rotoplast, as I was talking earlier. Rotoplast missions. Amazing, astounding medical miracle work. Field trips to Terra Linda High School students to meet with the California legislature, and RILA scholarships, Global Book Exchange, and Project Amigo, where we internationally go and lift communities that are in struggle with funding, rebuilding, and helping. And we get our kids involved. When they go there, they're learning global service and sacrifice and acceptance and inclusion. There is no more important work than the work that we're doing. I've been working for years here in this community I started years ago working with little kids. What they teach, I think the best is, I was talking to one of them, I said, please don't overstand people, understand people. And one of the kids goes, yeah, but Mr. Mike, don't you think we need understanding as well? I went, wow, understanding. Astounding that a fourth grader could say that. Up at Hamilton, not too far from here, I said, it can't be just about competition. What about collaboration and helping each other and lifting each other up? I said, you don't have to blow someone else's candle out to make sure yours shines brighter. And this little kid goes, you know, if you do go around bullying people and blowing out their candle, you'll be the one in the darkness. There can be no more profound statement from a little kid. They teach us more than we could ever teach them. So it's important for us to stay connected to the kids in the community for what they can teach us unfiltered. And now I want to ask you to take an opportunity to listen to our past president, a brilliant man, a good friend, and a great leader in Terra Linda. John, tell us about the work that we're doing here with all these projects, would you?
Hi, Michael. Yes, I definitely will. So I'm here to help, put on the raise the paddle, which we'll get to in a moment here. But a few moments ago, Michael mentioned something about Project Amigo, and I had hands-on trips that I've taken interact students from Terra Linda High School down to Project Amigo. And I have this one story that I have been thinking about for the last 10 minutes. And we were actually in this area that had a small school that was supported by Rotarians. It was the migrant working camp. There was probably 60 to 65 5 to 7-year-old kids in this school that we were there. And it happened to be somebody's birthday. So somebody brought a piñata. So here we are with a young man who's all of like 2.5 feet tall with a full broomstick, swinging as hard as he can in the air, trying to hit this piñata, while somebody was pulling the rope up and down, up and down. And all the kids stayed just far enough away from where the pole was swinging around. And he hit it just enough that it cracked. And then one of the helpers came in and just grabbed the piñata and broke it open. Candy flew everywhere. 60 kids piled up. A cloud of smoke went so big, I thought it was a nuclear blast. I was laughing so hard. I am so happy that I was able to have that opportunity to take a bunch of high school kids who are now college graduates, working out in society, to see what it's like for young people to have fun. And it was fun. So what I'm here to talk about a little bit is our Rotary Club of Terra Linda's Foundation. So our foundation is our nonprofit arm where we take donations so people can have that tax write-off, and they can now help us with many different programs. So the one program that we're really focused on in the next few minutes here is our Terra Linda Scholarship. So the last 2 years, we've raised $10,000, we've raised $13,000, and we interview graduating seniors from Terra Linda High School and Marin Catholic who are in the 94903 zip code. And so we're asking you to help us make that next leap by making a donation and helping support these students. When you sit in an interview, the most important thing you get is how smart these young people are and how quick they are to look at many things that go on for them, such as community service, how they'll go help tutor another student, how they'll go and work on a farm or something environmental, plus the classes that they're taking and the studies that they're doing. Some of them even have to work a job for their family or maybe even do sports. But the most important thing is that they come in and they are looking for assistance. And most of them, it's the first time in their family that that student's going to college. And that's big, right? And, I went to college, got a little help here and there, but nothing like what we do to help these students actually take that next step up. That is our next generation who are going to be our future leaders. And when they see that Rotary was part of that service, helping them make that next step, sings in my heart, just sings in my heart. So with that being said, I want to pass it back over to Mike so Mike can actually help you guys help us to help those young students.
Thanks very much, John. What a good and touching story, and truly, absolutely correct. My son was in Ometepe in Nicaragua working as a volunteer medical assistant there many years ago, and it taught him the heart. He learned how to speak Spanish, and it just because he lived with the family for the whole period of time he was there in the medical mission, it shifts everything for us to get exposure, as John just mentioned, to other lands, other peoples, other languages, other cultures. That's what Rotary is really, truly all about. We're going to ask you right now to help us a little bit philanthropically, if you can. Give according to your needs, and we appreciate everything that you give tonight, folks. Truly, we do. So for our fund to need, we want to start at $2,500, and you can hit us with that button right there on your paddle, right there, and you can let us know. Anybody who can give $2,500, please come in and do that right now. We appreciate everything that you do, your generosity of spirit, and the things that we're going to be funding out there, including the best amount of work that we can do to lift the community. You guys are very much appreciated, and anything you can do to help us there is really going to go to really good situational upliftments. And now let's go to $1,000 level. And if we can get folks kicking into that $1,000 level, making a commitment to do that, we'd appreciate you taking a look inside and thinking about right now, we can help globally, we can help locally, and we can help this community and the communities around the whole world that we donate to from our foundation, just like John was saying a second ago. Have some fun out there, folks. And we need you to just be thinking about other folks for just a minute. One of the great things that happened was they let a guy have one word to say all over the world on the telegraph, and he sent out the word others. Think of others. And for me, that's what I think tonight is all about, thinking about others. So we want to thank Nathan Colbert for a $500 donation. Thank you, Nate. You're a good man. Laura Duffy, $250 donation. We thank you guys very much. We'd like to go to $500 right now, and thank you very much for your donation. Raise that paddle up, and you can see it's right on your technology. We appreciate any amount that you can give according to your needs. We have gone from 2,500 to 1,000, and now we're at 500. Folks, you're not taking it with you, as they say at the end of the chess game, the pawn and the queen and the king go back in the same box. Have some fun with your money. Do some good to lift other hearts up and lift other souls up. We're connected to the greater good at Rotary, and we need you to help donate and show us that light at the end of the tunnel. And as we do that, that light is coming to us, but we have to go towards that and glow in the dark as we do. Don't wait for that light at the end of the tunnel. Become the light going through the tunnel. Glow in the dark as you go. So $500 level, and we appreciate all your donations. And now we're going to be at $100 level. And we are really grateful for all of you. Melvin Matsumoto, thank you so much for a $100 donation. Thank you, Mel. You're a good man. Appreciate you very much. Gene Friedel, another $100. Thank you, Gene. You are the best. Rocking it always. That's leadership, folks. That's what we're all about here at Rotary. Learning from each other to be generous and kind and thoughtful, inclusive, and respectful to all cultures at all times. Making sure that we tell the truth as we go along, help other people, and do good to do good. And first, we make sure we do no harm. We make sure that everything is to support other people and lift them up. Now let's go to that $50 level, and any of you that can donate at that level, and I'm sure there are plenty of folks out there watching us that can help us out. And I appreciate any amount of money, and so do we all at Rotary, any amount of money that you can give to us and just send in. This is going to be out for a while. This video, we're going to be taking a look, and we'll let you know what the totals are for right now. But we have $15,000 so far, and we are grateful, so ever so grateful for that. And John Zader, $1,000. There we go. We're at 16 for sure. And folks, this is what it's all about tonight. This kind of money is going to help community here, community globally. And if I don't know if you've ever looked at, Trevor, who's here with us tonight, and I met him when he was a kid on one of my shows on PBS at Santa Fe High. Whoa, there he is. Fantan, $1,000. Thank you so much. Now we're at 17. Appreciate it so much. When I met Trevor, he was a young kid. He's a Rotarian now. He's gone all over the whole world taking pictures and showing the work that we do at Rotary. And when I met him, he was a remarkable young guy, just like Tom Brady. And I'm proud of young people like him, getting involved early, staying involved, and being here with us tonight. It's his studio with his staff, Ra, and I will tell you, you guys are great folks. His staff and Cesar, these are good people that do so much in our community. We work a lot together. Rotary is one of our favorite things to do, to help lift Rotary. We've been doing a lot of those and helping the community a lot. And so 17 grand so far, many, many, many more coming, and we appreciate it. You can watch us. So right now, that's where we are. And now to tonight's raffle, let's say, to Jean and Tammy and John. Give them a big round of applause out there. Woo! Pour it on, dudes. Okay. And
Thank you very much, Mike. Hey, so we're just going to raffle through these prizes and get going. But before we do that, Mike, thank you for such a great job tonight. Appreciate it. So the giant ticket package went to Jane Holbert. Congratulations, Jane. Yay. That's my district governor. Then there was this special wine and pasta for 6 for 12 months and a giant spice basket. And good old Sandy Maggot won that one. Good job, Sandy. And then Artisan Winery Tasting and Truffle Shuffle Certificate. That went to my referral, Ken Casey, my painter, great guy. Congratulations. Nice. Also, we have the gift basket filled with ice cream, flowers, and flores. Restaurant gift certificate. And that went to Christiane Gallagher. Christiane, congratulations. Also, we have the red wine cellars, 18 bottles of great red wine. And holy, yes, it went to Ken Casey. Again, my painter. Good job, Ken.
He better invite you over for that one.
Oh, he'll invite me over for sure. We'll play pool, right, Ken? So the grand prize was the wine and food pairing for 2 at Ramsgate Winery, and that went to Terry Carrillo. So Terry, guess who you're bringing? So congratulations to all our winners. Thank you for all those that stepped up and donated to help our scholarship foundation. You guys are all awesome.
All right, folks, we appreciate it. Thank you, John and Tammy and Jean. You are awesome too as well. This is what Rotary is all about: the fun, the joy, the laughter, and the camaraderie and friendship, the sisterhood, the brotherhood of Rotary. And tonight I want to talk one more time about our travel packages, the Private Kentucky Bourbon Trails. Tours and tasting, 8-hour private luxury chauffeured sedan for two, Jim Beam, Maker's Mark, Heaven Hill, Willet, if time allows, lunch along the scenic bluegrass countryside, and a 3-night stay at the Hyatt Regency Louisville. And get in there, folks, and get that sale price in at 28, and whatever else you kick in, it's going to be a fun time for you and whoever you bring with you. The Oregon Wine Country tastings experience includes 2-night stay in the Oregon Wine Country 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom private residence, wine tasting at the Stoller Family Estate Tasting Room, and the Experience Center for 6 folks. The concierge services and the sale price is $22.44. Please get in there, folks, if you can, and help us. Those are going to be great packages to kick in and take some time away from your lives right now and get out there and have some fun. 7 nights at the last travel package is 7 nights at a 4-diamond luxury Mexico resort for 2. Experience includes 7-night stay at a AAA 4-diamond luxury Mexico resort in Nuevo Vallarta and Riviera Maya and Acapulco, Los Cabos, or Puerto Penasco for 2. Use of Wi-Fi fitness center and all included in a one-way transportation to the hotel and concierge services. The sale price is $12.44. Come in, help us out. You're doing good. You're having fun while you're doing good, and you're helping others. That travel package, these travel packages are just so awesome to go on and get an opportunity to do that. We all here at Desire to Inspire Studios and we at Rotary Club of Terra Linda, thank you for your generosity and your efforts on behalf of that. Please join us, folks. Come down, meet our Rotarians, and if you get a chance to speak at Rotary sometime, volunteer to speak at Rotary, because you'll find friends there, and you may find yourself, as I did, when you meet these folks, becoming a Rotarian. We want to thank Jane Hubert for Hulbert for a $250 donation. Thank you, Miss Jane. You are an awesome spirit. We appreciate you so much. So on behalf of all of us, come on in, guys, come. On behalf of all of us at Rotary and all of us at Desire to Inspire Studios, Trevor, Cesar, and Ra, we thank you for your love shown tonight. Take care. May God bless you and have a great, great night.
Sorry, there's one more thank you, and that's to you, sir.
Oh, thank you so much.
Treats,
oh,
and more importantly,
Rotary.
a gift certificate
Thank
to Sailor's
you.
Restaurant.
Shawno, dude, you rock. I'm taking everybody from Desire to Inspire with me. Free food. Woo! I hardly ever eat, but I got a bumper sticker on my truck. It says, bulk up. Big people are harder to kidnap. I tried that Ultra Slim Fast. They found out it tastes great on Ben & Jerry's. Sean, see you soon. Get it ready.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, folks. God bless you. Great night.
Thank you, Desire. Thank you, Trevor. Cesar, Ra, way in the back, managing it all.
Rah, rah! Rah for rah!